at you once again from Majestrick headquarters. I am Ethan O'Daniel.
I am Christy O'Daniel, Esquire. And this is our story about manifestation.
Manifestations.
Just a couple of our manifestation stories. We believe in it 1,000%.
Absolutely.
Since we have become one, we have manifested a few amazing things that the world got to appreciate.
Experience.
Because of us.
Yeah, that's right. We take full credit.
Let's jump right into it.
Okay, so like we touched on in our last video, part 3 of how we met, you and I had manifested some events in the time whilst dating.
Yeah, we believe we know we're magical because we would have conversations about something we would want to happen.
That's right.
That literally the next fucking day or the next week
would take place.
It would happen, and it was so crazy. And then we kind of lose it, and then we get it back. Yeah. It's like when we're doing positive things and thinking about positive stuff, we make shit happen, and it's like Twilight Zone town. So let's
I have chills.
What are some of the things? What is the first thing? Do you remember the very first thing we manifested?
Baby, I have to tell you the most bizarre thing. Okay, and this was around the time we first started dating. Was the Zach De La Roca?
Yes.
How do you pronounce his name?
It's De La Roca or De La Rocha. I don't know. God. The dude from Rage Against the Machine.
The dude from Rage Against the Machine.
We were just talking. We were literally talking about it. Like nobody ever hears anything about him ever. Like I never hear anything going on. We were talking about it, and I was like, "This is like the right time for him to do something." And
because
that'd be so cool.
The political climate,
it was crazy.
And whatnot. We just feel like, wow, now would be the perfect time for Rage to, put out a fucking record. And sure enough, because this was a day later. Correct?
It was the next day.
It was the very next
after our conversation.
And Jack De La Roca,
I don't remember what it's called.
I don't remember what it was called.
It was so awkward. I mean, I'm still a big, huge fan, but it was so awkward. We felt like, what have we done?
Yeah.
What have we done? But we made that happen, so you're welcome. And then nothing else. We didn't hear anything.
Yeah, nothing else afterwards.
Yeah.
So that was the more bizarre one.
That was and then we were talking about Jack White because we're pretty big.
Yeah.
Jack White. I mean, we can admit that we're pretty big Jack White fans, minus the bluegrass stuff. But we were talking about like, we would want to see him live, and we're like, he doesn't play live anymore. Yeah,
because some of you may know who are fans of Jack's, whatever. He had announced at one point, I'm not sure how long ago this was, I don't exactly recall, but he said he wasn't interested in playing live anymore.
And we were brokenhearted.
Yeah, right. We were like, that's a shame, and I would love to see him live with you. And
we want to experience that together.
That's right. And so, around that time, he was releasing that one collection of acoustic songs. And he made an appearance on, what was it? Was
Tonight Show? I think it was the Tonight Show.
Was it Fallon?
I think it was Fallon.
It was Fallon.
Because we just watched it the other day. And we felt really bad because since we manifested this and he was there on Tonight Show against his will, he looked like he was going to cry. We felt so bad.
Oh, he was crying.
He was crying.
He had tears you could see him
and we're sorry, Jack White.
Yeah, so we'd like to make a public apology to Jack. Sorry that you might as well have been held at gunpoint.
Yes.
Getting on that stage.
We apologize.
Apologize for that.
We're just now learning how to use our special powers, so when it goes wrong, we're getting better though.
Yeah, we're
getting better. Okay, the last thing that we have is there another one after Jack? I'm sure there was other stuff, but the very last one we did was what, the Billy thing?
The Billy thing, yeah, of course. As a lot of you may know, we are fans of the Smashing Pumpkins. We had met through the Smashing Pumpkins.
We wouldn't be here together joining you if it hadn't been for these Smashing Pumpkins.
Sure, yeah. So anyways, one of our first plans we made together was to go to Madame Zuzu's, as we mentioned in the last video, and to meet Billy Corgan because you wanted to pitch an idea to him.
I'm still going to do that.
Yeah, you are. And so anyways, let's tell the story about how we actually met him at the Kansas City Union Station.
Yeah, we can put some
It wasn't Zuzu's, but we still nonetheless.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, like I completely have, for reasons I would not like to discuss, have unfollowed pumpkins and stuff just because I'm trying to retain my sanity. I don't want to be sad.
Yeah.
But so I completely unfollowed him, and so one day we just have one of my like one of the only online people that I talk to messaged me. She's like, "Oh, Billy's gonna be in Kansas City tonight," and I'm like, "And she lives like way out in a different country."
Yeah.
I don't want to call her out, but she's in a different country. So she messaged me, and I'm like, "What?" It's like, "What do you mean he's gonna be in Kansas City tonight? He was coming in on the Amtrak train for his 50th birthday celebration on the train, I guess."
Yeah.
And you tell the story.
Well, yeah, it was around like we had found out during the day that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just a few hours though, because remember we just got ready and just went.
Right. Yeah.
I guess it was earlier in the day.
Yeah.
We only had a few
during
hours.
the day, and we were just kind of like.
Like we didn't even know. We were just like,
indifferent, whatever.
we don't like leaving the house.
Yeah, we're not huge fans of leaving the house. But anyways, it was nighttime, and I think you were just kind of like, hey, you want to go, like, just for the hell of it? I was like, fuck, what else do we have to do? And so we kind of just jumped in the car, listened to Siamese Dream on the way.
Yeah, that was weird because we hadn't like been pumpkining out like at all.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like the day before or a couple days before, we started hardcore listening to pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then so that's how we manifested all that.
Yes, exactly. So we got there, of course.
We didn't know where to go.
Beautiful. Yeah, we didn't know where to go. We almost fucked up. We almost missed him.
Yeah.
Because we were apparently waiting in the wrong spot. We were waiting on the inside of the place. And he was on the stop.
I thought that like they would make a post saying where to meet up and stuff since they were wanting people to come out, but they didn't. So
yeah, very vague.
We just followed Lauren. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a big fan. She just was like, okay, let's go down there, and we followed her, and
And well, we met.
Ethan got a spiritual knuckle punch.
Okay, here's what went
Or
down.
what?
I'll tell
Tell
the
the story.
best again. I was in such a fog, it was so fucking cold.
It was so cold, like our brains were frozen.
Like it was
It was
below
really
zero.
cold.
And so I was just like, massive fucking brain fog. And I kind of see him in the distance or whatever, and we're kind of just standing, a little off to the side because he's on camera, and he was talking to a couple other people. And he kind of looks at me and he's just like, you guys can come over here and talk or whatever, or something along those lines. And I went up to go shake his hand.
He germaphobed all over the place.
And he knew, he's like, you probably heard I'm a total germaphobe. So, and I kind of made like an asshole face. I was just like, whatever, dude. And then he kind of reeled me back and he's like, hey, give me a spiritual knuckle bump.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
Oh my god.
And then you actually asked him you had a couple questions for him.
Yeah, I don't remember what I asked him.
It's on your bucket list.
No, I didn't say that. That wasn't me. Somebody asked a question after I asked questions, and I thought it was my voice, but I would never ask that. So I asked him about his book because I've been waiting for this book of his for a million years. Like, if there's one thing in the world that I would like pumpkins to release, would be that book.
Yeah.
Even though I like music too, but you know, the last one went so. And then
You actually did inquire about if he would be open to collaborating.
oh yeah, if he's open to collaborating with other artists for things like books and stuff, and he said yeah, send stuff to Zuzu's, which I'm going to do at some point.
Yeah, that's one of our.
That's on my to-do list.
10x goals.
10x. Well, that's like a 3x. Like
It
if I was
is,
going
it
to
is.
10x, I'd be sending a book to Jesus or something. That's a 3x goal.
I know you're kind of about that.
Or sending, if I was going to 10x, I'd send a book to myself. Collaborate with myself. Okay, so that's our manifestation. Little tidbit. So manifestation is real. I did it by bringing this human being into my life. We'll go into that. That's a long one. That's going to be a long video because I need to go.
See, I don't even like.
He doesn't know the story. I haven't even told my own husband the story. I haven't told anybody the story. But you get to delve into the psychotic Chrissy years and see how she manifested the Ethan into her Ethaners. Until then.
Ethernet.
Ethernet. Cable. see lipstick all over my face, it's because we've been making out. All right, we're out. That's enough.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button to keep tabs on what we're up to. And
we're gonna be doing some Shakeology videos here pretty soon.
I can't fucking wait for that.
And some Majestrick on the run, because we're gonna be going out to Worlds of Fun and doing other fun stuff out in the sun, which we're cavemen, so.
Yeah.
But
Take it easy.
take it sleazy.